Hi, my name is Stewart, co-president here at Guidebook. I joined the business back in 2015 and helped build the UK business from the ground up. I've always been passionate about events. My first job out of college, it was a sales role. I attended lots of different trade shows to find new business and build new relationships. And I realized then how special in-person events are. And so I'm very, very proud today to lead the business across the globe and to support our growth within the events industry, the education industry, supporting associations, and really getting the power of mobile into people's hands.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm the event and community manager here at Guidebook. I've been working in the event industry for over 10 years now, building events of all sizes all across the globe. I also was a Guidebook customer, launched mobile apps across hundreds of events over multiple years. And more recently, I've been leveraging the power of community for the event industry, but also within tech. You've been at Guidebook for a decade, and I was a customer. Now, obviously, I work here. One thing we spoke about 8 years ago was maximizing sponsorship app revenue. Something that I think is probably more relevant today than it was back then. How have you seen mobile app sponsorship develop in that time?
I mean, the first thing to say is hardly anyone is doing this to the extent that they could. This is, in my opinion, this is an incredible opportunity. There is a lot of money being left on the table right now. The majority of apps today have huge amounts of engagement, right? Most events are not printing, or they're significantly reducing their printing, and their apps are helping people to plan their day in advance, build personal schedules, set reminders, network with other attendees in advance. A lot of value to the attendee. The attendee doesn't care about sponsors, right? They're not thinking about sponsors, but they're using the app. They're using the app because it makes their life better, makes their life easier, and helps them meet new people and learn new things, right? So this engagement is happening in this app. All the eyeballs are there. People are not really going to the website. People are not really looking at emails. They're just opening the app, right? Over and over and over again. But hardly any apps, in my opinion, actually are using that engagement to deliver more value to their sponsors. 8 years ago, 10 years ago, I feel like I was banging this drum, and I think there was still, maybe people were still printing. Maybe people were only getting app downloads the day before their event. And so I've been pushing this for such a long time, but it's like we're now seeing the statistics on our side that people are downloading apps earlier. People are using them more. Adoption is 94% on average across Guidebook apps. Engagement is really, really strong, and gamification features help with that. And so now, for some of our customers, and a growing number of our customers, they're selling sponsorship specific to the app that is more than covering the cost of the app. The app has become a new revenue stream. But unfortunately, at the moment, that's only for a small number of Guidebook customers who are actually pushing that. We're trying to run education through our workshop program and your community work, but I think this is something we need to get out to the world, that this money's sat on the table. Do you want to take it?
Definitely. I mean, I remember 8 years ago, whatever it was, really the only way we were thinking about app sponsorship was static banners. Right? It seemed like the best and most logical way. And sure, we sold some. We made a bit of money. I don't think we sold loads of it, but coming back into Guidebook now and seeing the capabilities that you can do around event sponsorship is incredible. And I think the hard thing is, going back to when I was organizing events, is you're always trying to find different ways to unlock another level of sponsorship, create another package that you can maximize a little bit of revenue. And still I'm seeing people really overcomplicating what they're doing in terms of event sponsorship and not doing enough with the technology component. And when you think about how do you prove and demonstrate ROI to sponsors, how do you actually explain to them that their money was valuable? Now, again, going back in time a little bit, it was leads, right? They would talk to you about how many leads they got at the booth or anything like that, or how many people were in the room when they spoke and someone was doing a simple head count. And it's fine, but that's not a way to demonstrate ROI. Now, like you were talking about, the data and analytics component of the back end of Guide Builder, you can really hone in on how many people are viewing your session, how many people are clicking on your sponsor speaker profile, how many people are visiting your booth. Then you can look at engaging ways, with the interact feed, push notifications, surveys. There's so many ways you can generate engagement and demonstrate it. And again, you look at how they've overcomplicated live event packages. You can have one or two very high engagement and simple event sponsorship mobile app packages that I think not just cover your app, but actually become a profit driver for your event. And when we talk about margins in the event industry getting tighter, this is untapped. This is totally untapped.
Yeah.
I spoke to a customer yesterday. This is the first time they've used Guidebook. They're already thinking about sponsorship. They're already looking at the ways in which they can maximize this opportunity because their margins are tight. And they're like, if we can get the app paid for, it's a win.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel incredibly passionate about this. I think that this is an enormous opportunity for Guidebook because we can deliver more value to our customers. We have an ebook specifically around how to maximize sponsorship revenue. In that, we break down the 9 things that you can sell to sponsors. We walk through some example packages you can create: bronze, silver, gold, platinum. And we even give some guidance on what some of our customers have sold those packages for, or, each of those capabilities for to sponsors. And so to me, hopefully we can get more people downloading that ebook, putting together packages, selling them to sponsors, generating a profit with their Guidebook app. And then hopefully that just makes it even easier for them to continue investing in the event itself and of course, hopefully in Guidebooks.